This year's Student of the Year nominees are all amazing people, so let's meet them one at a time. First up, Rory Kerr. From her very early stories in freshman year all the way through senior year, Rory has consistently covered the events and happenings around the Norwood school community. She's usually partnered up with the same usual crew, but her leadership and guidance was a common theme on any project she worked on. Rory doesn't miss a deadline, ever. She follows through with what she says she's going to do, and she never really gives an excuse when things don't go her way. She leads by example, and the stories she's worked on are thoughtful and meaningful to the Norwood school community. Rory is also one of our main on-camera staff members. She's anchored and interviewed on countless shows from NHS Update to Mustang magazine, and even loaned her talent to the Norwood Community Media Station, where she volunteers to host their school news program on a regular basis. Most impressively, Rory is responsible for more than a dozen stories for Mustang magazine throughout her years. She is already a seasoned reporter, and she's not even out of high school yet. You'd be hard-pressed to find another student in our history that can even come close to the volume of work she's produced. Rory has contributed immensely to the Mustang media program, and her dedication and professionalism will be missed now that she's graduating. Rory Kerr, 2020 Student of the Year finalist. Our next senior finalist is Dan Gruber. Dan is a right-hand man. When he was a freshman, he proclaimed he would run things when he was a senior. And well, he stayed true to his word. Dan is the man. Honestly, he can do anything our program throws at him. Produce stories? No problem. Anchor news shows? Yep. Shoot, write, edit short films? Troubleshoot technical issues with computers and cameras? Yes. This guy was just always there. Always. Didn't matter what he was asked to do, and sometimes it wasn't always glamorous. He got it done without complaining. Dan's biggest strength is his maturity and leadership. That's why his role became so important by senior year. He's responsible for getting our award-winning Mustang magazine program completed each month. Coordinating scripts, anchors, and segments, he gets the crew scheduled and ready for studio tapings and manages the line editors all the way through to the show's completion. His calm demeanor and professionalism is admired by all of his classmates. Dan's also the program director for NHS Update on most mornings, calling out the shots and training up the new staff. On top of all this, Dan is a creative kid. He's been a part of at least a dozen short film productions and competed on behalf of our team every year in every contest we've asked of him. This guy is the epitome of exemplary media student. Dan Gruber, 2020 Student of the Year finalist. The third finalist for Student of the Year is Audrey Scafati. Audrey is an amazing human being. Past that, she's also an amazing media producer. From journalism to fiction, her productions are always top-notch, mainly because she cares so much. Audrey truly invests in a project, and when that drive is paired with her creativity, you can get an incredible product. Since freshman year, Audrey has consistently produced the best work among her classmates. She is reliable and trustworthy and is admired by the other students in her program. In her junior year, she applied to be the news director for NHS Update. During her tenure, she's produced some amazing shows. Her ability to adapt and lead the team through the turmoil that is a live show is quite amazing. Her live television production skills are off the charts. Her team looks organized and ready to go every single morning. On days that the teacher is absent, you wouldn't even know it. When school closure happened, it was devastating for Audrey, knowing her plans to finish out her senior year just weren't going to happen. But she didn't waver. She led the charge, converting NHS Update into a weekly show, and she carried the first few weeks by herself with content, and she took over the line editing duties, which isn't even part of her wheelhouse. NHS Update quarantine only happened because of Audrey. The 2020 year will always be remembered for those obvious reasons. We're just so glad we had Audrey at the helm when it all went down. She should be celebrated for this amazing contribution to our school's history, let alone the Mustang media program. We are honored to have her on our team, Audrey Scafati, 2020 Student of the Year finalist. And our last, but certainly not least, senior finalist, Sophia Torre. Sophia can do your job, and she can probably do it better than you. She won't tell you that herself. She might be the most patient and kind student on our staff. She truly excels at just about everything you throw at her. She just gets it. She understands what we're trying to do, and she finds a way to contribute in a meaningful way. She has more sensibility and maturity than most adults. She's definitely smarter than all of us, but again, she won't flex. She'll just continue to be the sweet person she is, helping you in any way that she can. When it comes to our morning NHS Update show, Sophia is constantly propping up our program in ways that are sometimes hidden but never not appreciated. Sophia is respected by all staff members, and when she puts on a headset to manage the studio floor each morning, everyone knows they can depend on her to coordinate the show. She is the glue that holds us together. On top of the leadership role she plays, she also finds time to contribute stories to Mustang magazine, for which she shoots, writes, and edits her own stuff. She's been a part of several teams that have competed in short film festivals and competitions throughout the years. Sophia is a go-to member of our advanced media class. We hope she knows how much her help building this program the past few years is appreciated. We know she'll go on to do great things. Sophia Torre, 2020 Student of the Year finalist.